Damn,
test.
we in there. So Donald Trump is our president.
Shit. Divided by 2.
Yeah, so today we're going to speak on the Pythagorean theorem.
Yup. Hey.
Man, this
All
is a return.
Yeah.
A
Yeah.
recap of this right here. You know, I had to pop it out. The Underdogs. Everything that's happened since then. First, let's introduce ourselves real quick. Starting from the man on the right.
Yes, sir. I'm Mike G. Mike G Beats. Producer, engineer.
I thought I was Mike GP.
Oh, shit.
All right.
Oh,
Well,
shit. My bad. I didn't mean to cuss.
I'm Splash. I'm a director, documenter. And yeah, I do a lot of things with like the E section, Mike G, Lil Russell, Michael Prince. And yeah.
My name is Michael Prince. I play the violin. And I fish and do other things.
Michael Prince actually got me back fishing. I seen your ass fishing so much, I said, bro, I got to go this spring. And I'm glad I
Essential.
went. I caught a fish, and now I'm going back. Because, you know, it's so discouraging when you go out there, you don't catch it. That should have made a nigga be like, man, it's hot, nigga. I ain't finna just be.
Bro.
Nigga, I had to catch something where I was finna be like, look, bro, I ain't coming back.
Right.
I might not be, you feel me?
Bro,
I'm like,
that was my first time fishing was with y'all at the cover shoot. And it was like, that was like one of the most relaxing days I've had. Underdogs,
insane.
bro.
Yeah.
you got to get out there.
Yeah.
You got to get out there.
Yeah, it's fire, bro. We didn't catch anything. And I had a great time.
Yeah. All we caught was water that day, and it was still great.
Yeah.
It was because that was the end of the season, I think. That was going into like September. I don't even know.
Might have been.
Months.
We do so much. Yeah.
Right.
Time kind of just flies right now, bro.
Yeah.
I have no perception of time.
What day
I
it
just
is,
wake
what's
up.
the date.
Oh, God. I just wake up, and I'm like, shit, I got to do something.
Right.
It's a Tuesday, isn't it?
Right.
Right. Right.
So the Underdogs, bro. Recap, bro. We really started when I moved out here. I was in one of Russell's other houses, and you moved in, and you know we just got kind of like to know each other and stuff like that. It was like, why not make music? And then one day Splash just texted us, and he was like, dude, like, y'all trying to do an album? And we're like, yeah. So I think we ended up like running it that day. So it really like, and that day was hella cool because it was like, all right, cool. Like we're all talking about like what we love and like really bonding over like the music and like production of things. And yeah, I think like we really could have made the album in one day, but we just had so much fun and like conversation, like good conversation that it was just like, it was a great time. So like the album like means a lot. It was like the start of like a lot of things.
A lot.
I feel like also like we had all been like running and grinding our own paths, you know, like entering just like everything Good Company is. And it's like that was our first time really being like, oh, we're all like each other. We're all
Right.
going like we let out the things that we were all thinking but never thought we could say, and we realized, oh, like we're all going through the same thing, been going through it, and we can
Right.
like just work together and make something crazy.
Yep.
Yeah, that was a great time to realize that. Not to say like, we was going through some shit.
Right.
Yeah.
That's not the point. I'm like, damn, that was fucked up. But just knowing you could look over at your brother and be like, man, I'm not in this alone. Like,
Right.
just knowing that there was another person that was there in the journey that understood the pain, the sacrifice. Like, bro, we're young, and we sacrifice time away from our friends, our family, our females. Not Mike G. Nah, I'm playing.
Damn, bro.
Nah, I'm playing. Mike G, get him. Right. Nah, but for real though, like we really we sacrifice a lot, bro, and it's like that shit. It takes a toll on you, bro. Like no, go ahead.
Yeah, it's just like when you do something every day for so long. Like I remember when I moved out here, it was like my second month out here. I was in the house for like almost 3 weeks straight. I just started going crazy, bro. Like just like doing so much work, mixing every song, you know. And it's like even though you doing what you love, you still gotta like be around good people and have good conversation. Get outside, like
Definitely.
you know, Michael Prince goes
Outside.
riding bikes and stuff. You know, Splash do whatever he do. You know, I know he look happy as hell all the time, bro. you know. So
I
I
used
think
to
it's
smoke
just
a
like
lot of weed though.
right. But it's just like it was a great time because it was like we were all kind of going through that same thing where it was like it's just work, 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 and like we love the work, but sometimes like you feel all this weight on your shoulders, and from like the outside in, it's like damn, like these guys are on fire, like you know, like they're really doing it, they look happy, like they're having fun, and it's like it's not always like that because all you see is like the final product of it, but like during like the work process and the journey is like sometimes it's a struggle on your like on your mindset and stuff. So to have like people around you that's like supportive and like you know do the same things as you is like it's very important.
It's very important.
Shout out Michael Prince too, by the way, because like I remember when we linked up for that project, me and Splash were like, man, we were just going through it mentally, bro, and it was like we just worked so hard to the point where it's like I don't know what I could do to like make things shake. I'm like getting my own motion or like from having $1 to $2 in our bank account, and Michael Prince was just chill as hell, like kick back violin, like
he's like
bruh,
a
just
sensei.
drop your own music, bro.
Bro, he's literally a
like,
sensei. He's like the guy that just sits in the going like,
dude. And it's like the answer seems so simple. It's like just drop music, and it's like when he said that, it's like it really just dawned on us, like, wow, dude, like
you're right.
we could just drop music
You're
at any
right.
time, bro. Like we could just it literally print money from dropping music and stuff like that, and not only that, it's just like a fun process. So.
Bro, Anti is at 450 million, and it's only at that because you told me that day we were making the Underdogs, the first day, about how TikTok works and how to continuously recycle content. Bro, I had posted Anti twice prior to that. It took 3 times for it to hit
Blew
that.
up.
Yeah.
Nigga, it blew the... Bro, it's still going viral, bro. Like, still going viral.
I couldn't scroll on TikTok without seeing somebody like
Bro,
doing like something with Anti. I think I seen what was that TikTok? I seen like a deer's
Yes.
face. And it was just like Anti like going
Bro,
crazy in the back. So
and
let me
it's crazy because like I had to take it down and switch to distro, and as soon as I re-switched to distro, that motherfucker caught a second wind. It's been every
Right.
day I'm going on TikTok. This person created a video. This person created a video.
Right.
Like it's a bunch of recreates. It's bro, you literally like
Crazy.
your advice single-handedly changed my platform overnight.
Right.
Like overnight, bro. You don't even understand. I got some really. Well, the first 2 checks that went out, I didn't really get nothing. But when I went back and renegotiated and I got a split on Anti, bro, I like my last few little months of checks. Nigga, I've been happy. Like, I've been happy, bro. And it's all because I just woke up. Not even woke up. I just decided to take my homie advice. Like, man, fuck all the stressing, bro. Just post it again.
Yeah.
Just post it again. That's all he said.
It's like it's
Post it again.
just a computer. It's like and like
Right.
growing up, you think that everything you see out there, like the people that are in the positions, oh yeah, they're happy. Like
Right.
a lot of them are signed to like their life is signed away. They're not happy. They're working up to catch up to the money that they got advanced, but have to pay that back. So it's like
Right.
we can just generate whatever we can from the art that we create every day anyway. So it's like. Why not just spam? Because it's like, unless you got the money to pay for all the advertising to get on the whatever movies, TV shows, NBA halftime shows, you can't do that as a regular person without like
Right.
sacrificing a lot.
right.
So I got a question for both you guys. For like the Underdogs, for me, it was like a really dope moment that like changed my view of like a lot of things. So like the music, how to drop music, just my mindset on like a lot. Even like, you know, being away from like family and friends and stuff like that. Just out of good convo and good music and just, you know, with y'all good people just around, just chilling. Like how did like the like making the Underdogs feel for y'all? Like how was it like how that album make y'all feel in the midst of making it?
Not gonna lie, the Underdogs had to be like, prior to making it, I was going through one of the hardest times of my life, mentally, physically, emotionally. Soraya was still pregnant. Like at that time, like
It's crazy.
I remember telling y'all that, like, bro, I'm finna have a baby, nigga. Like I was going
I don't know what to do.
literally,
Right.
like nigga, I was like, I'm finna have a child, nigga.
Right.
What do you mean, like chill?
Yeah.
Fuck chill. Like I remember I was spazzing, bro. Like, and to just like get the comfort of my homies and to like make some great music. I'm not gonna lie, Underdogs was probably like a top tier moment, like happy moment for me.
Yeah.
Like one of the top moments of we made that last year.
Yeah.
Yeah, like late last year. Yeah, that was one of like
still booming.
that's what sealed the deal for like me to go into this year and feel so confident.
Right.
Like it was one of the greatest, and not even like it didn't. Well, I don't know how it streamed and shit. It's still streaming, and people still.
It went down and had to come back up too.
My point.
Yeah.
And
Right.
and all of that, even with all that going on, it still was one of my most
Yeah.
pivotal
And the people,
moments.
yeah.
The people loved it. I got really great feet. I was going places and niggas was like, "Bro, you did an album with Michael Prince."
Right.
I'm like, "I did. You're right."
Right.
I be forgetting like this nigga's huge too. Like
Right.
that
Dude,
shit was dope.
And a side note, real quick, it's like you've been doing your thing too, like with the live sessions and you know, the E section, and also your own projects. And it's like, low-key, like I'm not saying it is, but like it looks like it stemmed from that, which is dope, bro. And it's like,
Yeah.
and it's so funny because Michael Prince is so chill about everything, like super nonchalant, but like I live with bro, and it's like I see his work ethic, and it's just crazy, bro. But,
God.
yeah, like, dude, I wake up at like 11 p.m. Text message from Russ like an hour ago. I'm waking up like, damn, bro, like I gotta get my, you know what I'm saying? I gotta get it together. And you know, at 6 a.m., 7 a.m., Michael Prince already up at his desk, and I'll be home at, you know, sometimes 12 a.m. to 3 a.m. And it's like he's still just sitting there, bro, glasses on, look like he like, you know, an accountant. Like, bro's doing math numbers on that computer. I don't know what he's doing, but he's doing something right. He's got 2 websites, right? Hood Orchestra and his own website, like a bunch of stuff going that's like super motivational.
He's
That was
changing
just a
his-
side note real quick, but
He's changing his family's lineage.
right.
Forever. And ours too, nigga, cause boy, I was finna quit.
Right.
Oh,
right.
God.
No, for real,
Underdogs,
it's just
like-
a tough moment.
Underdogs really like brought me back down to earth and reminded me why I fell in love with like hip hop, music, the camera. I had such a fun time making that shit with y'all niggas. Like it was a
Right.
great time in life. Like, and then we got CDs. Like I got 2 CDs just put up. I can't wait till Cairo is old enough to be like,
Right.
nigga, we made this. We made this. Is getting framed in your room. I don't care what you say. It's sitting on this wall. And
Right.
you better not touch it. And it's all signed, nigga. You feel me? So it's like,
Yeah.
it was a great
But
time.
for you, Mike Prince, like how did making that album feel for you, bro? Because you already had that mindset of like
Yeah.
you already dropping stuff and like had motion in that field. So it's like, how was it? Was it just like another album for you, or was
I mean,
it like
I didn't really have motion in that field. I wouldn't collaborate. A lot of the music that I made was like me in my dorm room, just like playing my violin. And then I had a homie who did some songwriting, and it's like he never wanted to like continue to drop stuff. So it's like, it's really like what I dreamed of being able to do. It's like moving out here. I wanted to like wake up and be able to like make albums and like document the process and just drop the music because
We
I
gotta
saw,
die.
yeah.
right?
I saw,
forgot
and yeah,
about
that's the level of like production I could get on an album, and I would want to get on an album if it just takes like a day to make one,
Right.
especially if it's instrumental. It's like you just build the beats out. Just it's crazy. So it's like knowing how that was possible and how you can do it and own your music, own the rights. Like I'm like, what else is there to do?
Right.
Oh, God.
And you're kind of starting that trend where it's like, dude, like there's always been like some people like rarely drop like beat tapes, but there will always be like free beats on YouTube and like free like this, free that, and stuff like that. But like you're really one of the first people that I've seen and even heard of like do something where it's like, dude, like this is my music. It's not just a beat. It's like this is a song, and it's all just pieces, and it's cool because like kind of like the Hood Orchestra stuff. It's like, bro, like it's orchestral, bro, and it's like, but it's fun music. It's like either vibey or like fun music, and it's just no words, just booming. Like, you know, I remember I was in Texas, and it's like, you know, I have my Spotify filled with like, you know, songs I listen to. Like, their average person, like, they'll go back to like certain songs or just skip, you know, throughout their catalog. But I remember going to yours, and it was like, I think it was one of the first times I really searched up Michael Prince on Spotify, and I was with my sister. We just let it bump, and she already had done that with your music. And bro, I remember being in that car ride. It was like a 30-40 minute car ride home, and was like, this is great, bro. Like, I was just vibing. It was chill, bro. Like, you know,
You could just turn your music on and do anything.
right.
You just gotta hit
You could
shuffle.
dance, bro.
Bro.
You could
You're like-
sit there. You could rage,
Bro, that's
Right.
why, like,
whatever.
bro, my grandpa, I never in my life heard him play anyone, like, any music with words until he started listening to La Russell. But when he found you, oh my God.
It was over for him, bro.
Bro, I couldn't come. Bro, when I was like living there, actively living there still, he'd come on and be like, "You heard that new Michael Prince? You got that new Michael Prince?
Right.
You know he about to just upload to the app. What y'all call it? Y'all getting even?" I said, "No, we're not getting even. It's even.biz, Grandpa."
Right.
Yeah, and you should probably make you an account because he is talking about.
He's
like,
on even.
Bro, he was always up to date with everything that you had going on because he loves instrumental music.
Yeah.
Right.
And he used to just listen to blues. Mm-hmm. Like, he's getting hip hop, all that from you. You make everything.
Right.
That nigga like bro.
Pop, hip hop,
Everything.
bro.
And it's like my grandpa used to just listen to jazz blues, bro. Instrumental. I didn't hear no words. I never heard it. The only time we listened and heard words when we were in the car and the radio came on and it was an accident.
right.
The song accidentally
Right.
came on and he'll flip it. I never heard words growing up with him
Yeah.
until he started listening to La Russell. When he found you, he was in heaven. It
Dude.
was like,
I like, for the most part, I mainly listen to like hip hop. I rarely listen to like R&B, but like we got some stuff that's like I'm really a fan of and I'm proud of because like it's just vibey, bro. And there's no, like you said, no words, nothing, just vibes. And it's like I don't listen to SZA, you know what I'm saying? But like she's dope. It's just not for me. But like the music that we made is like it's dope, bro. It's like, you know, it's either hard like trap stuff or like bass stuff, and you know what I'm saying. But the R&B stuff is like I think that was like one of my favorites. You know, like I don't even know how you could play those notes or like how to do that.
I felt them. Whatever
Right.
you had constructed made way for that to happen. It's like I don't like be like, oh, let me make a trap song. Let me this. It's
Right.
like I just whatever starts floating, I record
Right.
to. And with that, I just did one take and then did a second layer to like complement that.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah.
when do you come back?
Like probably like June 28th.
Oh, thank the Lord. I thought you were about to pull another
Quick
4 months.
Quick side note.
No.
I think you're going on like a tour right now.
Yeah, correct.
Yep. You want to let the people know?
Oh yeah. I'm going on a tour. Man, I just be going day by week by day by. I don't know. So the most up to date information is probably on my website or Hood Orchestra's website. Let's see, what's the tour? Let me pull out this notebook. My other
found your
notebook.
notebook.
No, I didn't. I had to get a new one, but I got it.
That looked brand new, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. I just got May in here. All I got is
Fire.
May in here. So yeah, I'm finna head to Houston tomorrow. I'll be there. I'm probably gonna teach in the classes. I have a elementary school in my neighborhood, like one of the most historic black neighborhoods in the country, and it has a violin program. And
Tight.
it's like I'll go and teach every day if I can.
That's the videos that you be posting on like TikTok and Instagram. Yeah, that's sick, bro. Those videos are fire, bro.
They're like a performing arts school, so it's like those kids already like are singing, dancing, playing instruments. I'm like,
You're just
keep
getting
teaching
paid
them.
to do what you love.
I'm not even getting paid.
Right,
I don't
it's
need
out
to
the-
get
it's out the
paid,
love.
bro.
It's out the love.
I don't need to get paid.
What?
I don't need to get paid
But the fact that you're documenting it still and sharing,
Right.
because it's down the street from my house. This doesn't take.
wow.
It's like opportunity costs. Like someone could be paying me a certain price to go all the way to Canada or go all the way across the world, or I could just go down the street and perform. and release my music and
You
play
hear
my,
that,
my
folks?
my music for them and like get them integrated into like hood orchestra and knowing like here are resources for you in the community, like the community music center, like telling them, okay, here are events, like sending the flyers home, like stuff like that. Like that's
Right.
that's my
Fire,
target
bro.
audience for my music, because it's like 10 years from now they're gonna like actually be fire at the violin.
Right.
No, for real. That's insane.
You're literally in an orchestra that's creating an orchestra. It's basically what you're doing. Because you have hood orchestra, but you're still teaching like the kids like how to play, and eventually
Yeah.
I'm sure they're gonna want something just like you. Because at
Yeah.
that point,
Hood
like
orchestra,
you're an
yeah.
icon at that point. Because it's like people looking up to you, they learn from you. It's like I've seen those videos where it's like, you know, like I think it was like she asked a question that was like, you know, how do you know what key to play in or something? And then you said you just feel it out. And then yeah, she was like, can you play this song off of I Am Black? You know, and then you start going crazy. Yeah,
That's insane.
it's fire, bro. It's fire.
That is actually insane.
It's just like learning to play by ear, because the elementary school in my neighborhood is not the one that I went to.
Okay,
I went
got
to
you,
the
got you.
one that's like across the city, kind of called Parker Elementary. It wasn't as diverse,
Yeah,
I might say, but it's like they had a bunch of resources. We had lessons every single week, you know, but we learned by ear. So
Right.
they didn't even teach us with the sheet music. We learned by just listening and playing by ear. So it's like every violinist that's really come out of there is like doing well, improvising somewhere. One is at a church,
Right.
the mega church in Houston. And like one is doing like arrangements for like Lady Gaga. He's playing with Lady Gaga on tour. When she played, his name is Jalen Black.
crazy.
Jalen Black. He they played for 2.5 million people in Brazil for a
Wow.
free concert.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So it's like it's like a method that's already been there, the Suzuki method, but it's just like merging it with like, oh, just listen to the song that you like and hear, record something to it, or just remove the lyrics and replace those lyrics with whatever you want to play on your instrument. It doesn't matter.
Right. That's kind of crazy to think
Damn.
about if y'all like really think about it. It's like, imagine like being like, all right, like go entertain these people. It's only 2.5 million people out there, and all they hand you is a violin and a bow. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
You got it.
You got to do something with this.
You on the back of the head.
Right.
You gotta get
Come
out
on,
there,
bro.
boy.
Dab me up. Like,
crazy.
get out there.
You got it, boy.
Yeah, that's amazing. That's crazy, bro. That's fire.
Are you planning on traveling to any other country this year to play? Or
Africa, right? As of right now, we're set on going to Africa in, I think, August, end of September or August, for the Liberian Youth Orchestra. That's
Yeah.
another nonprofit organization, and it's like that's Hood Orchestra's mission, is to provide resources for these organizations that are in these areas that don't get funding or don't have like government infrastructure. So it's like we'll go out there, bring like some instruments, some rosin.
That's fire.
Yeah. And that's like for a week, and we come back.
That's dope, bro. That's super
so
fire.
casual, just like
Right,
me.
right.
Nah, because I was supposed to do it 2 years ago, but it's
Yeah.
like, of course, I didn't have the funds. I was just
Right.
like, and it's like I didn't have a big enough fan base or following to be like, here's a GoFundMe, let me raise this money. Like for this trip, I just like fronted the flights there. I haven't even gotten flights back yet, but it's
Right.
like I'm gonna like source and fund. Maybe an album will be tied to it.
Right.
I'm probably gonna do like half of the ticket sales at the Hood Orchestra concert are gonna go towards some funding for it, but like I'm like halfway there, and so I might as well work as if I am going and just get the funds to support and make it like hella huge, because I don't even know when I'll be able to go out the country again.
Right. It's funny because it's like, if you talk to the homie, it's like, what you doing, bruh? You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, like not much. I'm about to go get some food, go to the house, you know, maybe crack open a can, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Call Michael Prince.
right. And it's like, all right, bro, what you got going on, bro? And he's on the phone like, well, what I'm gonna do is is I'm stopping at New York. We're going to Atlanta. Oh yeah, and then after that, we got to stop in Europe real quick. Make a trip to China.
Oh, don't forget, I also gotta go fish.
Right,
I
right.
got to go fish. I got my fishing poles with me right now.
Dude, soon enough, he's gonna be like, "Hold on, my jet calling me. Hold on 1 second," and that's just gonna be a regular conversation with Mike, bro. Like,
Oh, God.
you know, it's crazy, bro. For all of us, damn near, bro. Like,
For
you know,
real.
you've even been doing your thing, like, and I'm super proud of you, bro, because it's like,
Thank you.
from like that day on, I just remember like, Michael Prince has always been like wanting more, but got it for himself, and like really like gave us like, okay, like we could really do this, you know, and it's like. Dude, like seeing you from like being like, I want more. You put out so much in the last year, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
At least, bro, you know, of just, and it's like, I seen you elevate, and even myself, like, you know, like I've always been appreciative of like y'all supporting me too and stuff like that, and just moving up with y'all. But yeah, I'm really happy for both of you guys, because you guys are both doing huge things. And eventually, bro, when I buy that $22 million jet, you feel me? I'm finna be like, dude, what y'all on today, bro?
I'm about to go
Like,
pick y'all up. He's in the cockpit. I'm be like,
Right.
Mike, bring the plane back down, Mike.
Right.
Bring the
Right.
plane
They
back
think
down.
I got a pilot. It's me driving.
It's me, bro. I just bought it. I didn't have enough to get the pilot.
Right.
They're talking about another 100,000 for the pilot. Shit.
Right. Y'all can front me on Fat Burger, bro. Like, I just spent all my money. It's all gone.
I got y'all next
Yeah.
month though. The distro check hit next month.
Right.
No, I think it's really impressive. I was talking to the homies yesterday at my birthday, and one of them made a joke. They were like, all right, bro, I got to cut up out of here. I said, oh, y'all leaving already? One of them was like, yeah, nigga, we still work regular jobs.
Yeah.
And I didn't even like, that part wasn't the funny part. It was just like them like being like, man, like you made it. Like afterwards, they just started talking. They was like, bro, like you have the leisure to be able to take a Wednesday and
Right.
go have, you feel me? And I didn't even know I was finna have a birthday party yesterday. Nigga, it was a surprise for me.
Right.
Yeah.
But it was the fact that I could do that and chill and know like some money is coming in.
Right.
I don't have a shit ton coming in right now, but something's coming in, you feel me? And it's like, bro, that is impressive.
Dude, it's amazing,
Like,
bro.
we really make money off music.
It's funny because, like, in our shoes, it's just another day. It's like going to work if we had a 9 to 5, you know?
For real.
Most days we work all day, every day, you know? I've recently been finding peace and playing with some of my other friends, like, on Steam, like, on a PC for, like, a couple hours, like, at night, a few days a week or whatever. But other than that, it's just, like, we work from AM till, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Whenever it's done, you know? So, it's pretty crazy, bro, because like when I go visit my friends, the ones who like don't do music, it's like, dude, like this is sick, like bumping a song that I just made or like whatever, and it's like, you know, like it's like what you're doing is sick too, bro. Like, you know, I know you're happy in life, like just being at a 9 to 5. So it's like,
Yeah.
no matter what like you do, it's like just putting work in for yourself is just a good time, and I think it's just like. Other people, like, if you have a goal, it's like, why not chase after it? You know, especially if you don't like your 9 to 5. But if you're comfortable where you're at, it's like, dude, dope, you know?
Oh, God.
It's a perspective that we get to see, like being around this. It's like this is like peak independence, right?
Right.
And it's like there are all these levels down through the system that we've been taught, like that you can do, like a 9 to 5, or it's like I could be a CEO, this. But it's like seeing this, it's like now we're like, oh, we can do that or do this or do
Right.
that. But people that have only seen this right here, oh, I want to be the manager or like something like that, and they don't realize, like, bro, you can just
You can own this
Yeah.
stuff.
Right.
You can own the company.
Dude,
You
I
have
think
to
that's
think,
like,
yeah.
it's a crazy conversation because it's like, there's two sides to it because like you level up and it's like, sometimes it gets so stressful, like where it's like we were talking about in the beginning, it's like, damn, bro, like I just want to go work a 9 to 5 or like go do something else because this life gets so stressful. And then there's other times where it's like the top is just never enough. Like you reach higher states of where you're at and you're just like, dude, like I still want more. So it's like, when does it stop and will it ever stop? You know? So I think like a cool thing is just realizing like if you're happy with what you're doing, then just like, and you should find peace in that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, because it just the grind never stops and it's never
Never.
going to. So until you realize that, it's like I remember when I got my first song, like my first bigger song, and that was with Mozzie. And I thought my whole life was gonna change. I thought I was gonna walk outside with a mink coat, bro.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Already had a private jet, bro. Little did I know, no, I didn't have anything, bro. You know, I think that money went to go fill my gas tank, brother. So it's like, you know, it's just like the grind really never stops. And I think like once you get like to like that level, of course, like we all want to buy like a house or like do other things. It's like that money's just gonna be reinvested into either your business or your lifestyle. So,
Sheesh. This has been good. What time is it?
yeah, it's a good one.
What the got you? I got a doctor's appointment at 5:30. So
No, it's good. Yeah, we
But
finna.
yeah.
I have one last question for y'all. If we finna end out, so what's y'all highlight of creating the Underdogs? Like, what's the moment that was like, this is dope? I could name right off the top. I forget which song it was though, but I know we were upstairs. I had a whole studio set up, and Michael Prince was like, I played a beat. Michael Prince was ready to play the strings. I had my window open, and he said, "Can we close the window for this one?" And we closed the window, and bro just started going, "Oh,
that was my favorite too. Yes,
that was my
yes.
favorite point, bro."
Bro, and to
It
get
was
that
like-
on film,
Right.
bro, that was
Dude.
so great when he was like,
Cause like, dude, I was like, all right, like, why do we need to close the window? Like, I didn't even know he like hopped on the mic without a violin, you know? And it's like that was like, this is dope, but it was also pretty funny at the same time. It was like it was just unexpected. Like I don't
We
know
was looking
what
at each other.
he finna do
he
right
was
now,
locked
bro.
in. He closed his
Right.
eyes and me and Mike are behind him like dying.
Dude, I'm
laughing.
damn near like ready to close this window like this. Like, why you want me to close the window, bro? You know, so
Bro,
yeah,
it was
that was a good moment.
that was a great moment. I think that and sitting downstairs when he grabbed his violin and screamed in it.
Right. No, dude, what's crazy about that is like,
Bro, and it sounded
you had
hella good.
You had a mic on there on your violin, so yeah, he was like, basically like Splash said, he's screaming at it, bro, and it's like, dude, the song like it wouldn't have turned out any better, bro.
No,
like
we
without the
couldn't
way
have.
it turned out, it was like way better than using a regular mic for that particular song. You
Like
know,
you're a mastermind, bro. You are
Dude,
a genius when it
it
comes
was
to
crazy.
making music.
It was crazy,
Like
bro.
you're gonna be revered the same way, probably not even probably more than John Batiste because
Right.
of the simple fact you got like bro, like you know those genius kinks where they like. There's always something about a genius that they do where they're like, nah, I can't do this. The sun is this. You feel me? Like they always got their
Right.
superstition. He don't got no superstition. It's just
Dude,
him. It's
and
just
it's like
straight
the
him.
new era too, though, because like he's doing so much that a lot of people
God.
have not done in music, you know. So it's just like
Bro,
it's gonna be a
like,
turning point for a
you're
lot of
bigger.
like people.
Michael Prince, you're bigger than besides 40 and Short, everybody who's came out in the last 15 to 20 and La Russell, you're just about the same size, if not bigger than, with a violin,
Right.
artist-wise. There's not one other, Larry June could be in that conversation, but outside of them,
Right.
who in the fuck else has reached the heights and been able to accomplish and do, and not even in a comparison factor, it's just like the output. Like your output has you already surpassed hella niggas' output just off 1 year of albums and shit.
I feel
Right.
like that's because they're not independent.
Some
Like,
are though.
but it's like a lot of them like have a lot of music, make a lot of music, but it's like they're so focused on the public's view and like what is the public gonna think of this or that they a lot of times they don't even drop it or
That's
can't
true.
drop it
That's-
because of the labels and all that. But it's like I just like I drop so much because it's like I can't stop. Cause I see what's possible, and it's like I owe it to myself and owe it to like the people back home to like,
Go as far as you can.
yeah,
At least go till it don't work no more. Like
Yeah.
that's my like.
Even if it don't work, it probably just not gonna work for like a month, and then
Oh,
it go
God.
like right back up, like you know.
Bro.
But that's like what's different though too is like, bro, like just you even saying that, it's like this is the way I'm doing it, and I don't even care. Like, dude, I'll see you post maybe like 6 times a day. Like I'll be scrolling on my feed and be like, this is dope. Like it's all different content and different pieces. So it's like whether it's you playing the violin or you just like speaking, bro, it's always like a good time. Like it's a good stop by when I'm scrolling on Instagram. It's like this is fire, bro. So yeah.
Are you posting for multiple? Do you still post manually or are you scheduling?
no, I have to That's the crazy thing. Meta, Instagram, Facebook, ever since I started hitting them with the I am black, they started demonetizing. Like right when the
Wow.
tour started, I think it was February. Like I couldn't post from the computer anymore, like schedule them out. So I was manually posting. Man, I've been to this day.
That's
To this-
crazy,
To
bro.
this day.
Wow, that's even more impressive.
Yeah,
Bro, that's
it's
crazy.
like I finally got the Shopify too on the thing.
Damn.
Hood Orchestra is also blocked on school computers. They just
Wow.
think that like it's like the media and whatever filters that America's has had set up, like coveting our youth, like they're not letting it in because of the connotation that it brings without even knowing what it is.
Right.
But it's just gonna take, everybody being like, oh, this is actually good, and then
It's one of those things that you just finna show and prove.
yeah,
At that point,
and
it's
it's
dude,
like I kind of like it that way too, because it's like more of a motivation and more of like a story, like
Right.
an underdog story. Like
right.
Wow, this has been great.
Yeah, this is dope.
Good
This
call.
is dope.
If it wasn't for Michael Prince, we wouldn't even be doing this.
Right.
He
Oh,
texted
God.
us
We
saying,
needed it.
We
Because,
need
yeah.
to do it.
Right.
it's like if we would have just like even month by month since December, like we've had so much happen since
Right.
then.
A lot, bro.
When you come back, we should just make another album.
Yep, another
Like,
album.
ASAP.
Damn near
course.
on the way.
Put that album
Already
down
damn near on the way. Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
and just call it a day. Because we can.
Yeah.
Because we can. I just put out my third album today or yesterday. The E section one on distros. It was supposed to hit even, but I logged on to even and seen that
Right.
my profile was not. I was like, what happened? I thought I uploaded. I literally hit confirm and
But
all.
the good thing about even is it's like you can still put stuff up there.
Yeah.
Like you can still keep it up there, add new content. Like,
Yeah, I'm gonna figure it out because I really want that album to go to even so we could get like a direct payout. I feel
Yeah.
like we could get some paid. But
all it
it's-
takes is the BTS. Like, if you upload a bunch of the BTS in like a WeTransfer or a Google link, just send it to me. I'll send it to them. Tell
Say
them,
less.
look. Yeah.
and we gonna figure it out.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
'Cause that's what homies do, nigga.
Yeah, because it's
They
like
figure it out.
other people have people figuring this out for them, so it's like that's where the cutoffs like happens. It's like, okay, I now don't want to handle all of this, so I'm either gonna stop or I'm gonna like find someone to do it, and it's like
Right.
And see, I'm not comfortable yet passing it off, which is why I just completely stop until I can
Exactly,
come back and be like,
yes.
let me put my all, because I don't feel comfortable just handing a nigga
Yeah.
anything in my business
Yeah.
just yet to be like,
Right.
run this
Yeah.
complete.
Right.
Nah,
Yeah.
I need
It's
to have
like-
my eyes and hands
It's
over
funny
it to an
because it's
extent.
either really difficult with you doing it because it's like so much is on your plate, but then again, it's like I'm not finna let someone like mess up what I got.
Oh, God.
Like maybe there was a piece in there that I really like. You know what I'm saying? Or like some
God.
video or something, bro.
For real.
Yeah, that's difficult, bro.
like my publishing. It's like I didn't realize like I just need to sit down, copyright, do the publishing for my whole catalog and discography, and then just document it and keep doing it. So it's like it just becomes second nature because it's like, if not, I'm gonna have to go back and then just like
Right.
be frustrated.
Yeah.
How's that been?
It's been
You
good.
like publishing?
I mean, I like being able to know what I need to know to make sure I own my music.
Right.
When it's like someone else could own my music, but it's like I just make the music.
Yeah.
Fire. Any questions from our two dope guests before we go? We got to get him on here.
Yeah. Vince, come in here real quick, bro. Come on, bro.
Matter of fact, I'll give you my seat.
Man, bro. We finna shout you out real quick, bro.
Facts.
Bro.
Yep.
Facts.
Bro.
What's up, man?
Facts.
Real quick, this is
What's up,
Vince.
y'all?
Vince, tell him what you do, bro.
Man, I design stuff, build stuff, help these guys fit in where I can.
Yep. He is Good Company's official. This is a funny word, but he's the merch man. And he handles like a lot of merch, like you said, and I think even where he gets the stuff, and just a really good dude overall, and also like very knowledgeable in anything. So, yeah, yeah, he's really one of the greatest to do it in
Excellent.
merch. So,
Excellent.
You're selling all of the like we've sold our CDs before, and you get to talk
Yes.
to people like that should be dope, bro.
Yeah.
right,
Like, I just told Jose the other day, I said, nigga, y'all the first niggas that can see people. If you find anybody, just send them to me, come get interview. Cause y'all getting the first
right,
they're getting the first soul, bro. That
Yeah.
shit
right,
easy. I never even thought of that until Jose sent that 8-year-old.
right,
Like, that's right. He's getting the first on tape.
right.
So yeah.
It's crazy how it's gone from like a couple shirts to now it's like it's
Dude.
a whole brand
It's a
that's
brand.
just amassed from I don't know when.